Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's Tuesdays with Terica. Hey, you know what? We got to keep it moving. Stick around. I'm going to share some thoughts on that. Hey, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this week's Tuesdays with Terica. Hey, you know what? We've had so many things going on, so many thoughts, so many things to process. So I wanted to just take a few minutes to just encourage you guys, okay? I was thinking about just in general, just in life, we go through our ups and downs, and we started the new year with things that we were focused on, things that we were trying to accomplish, maybe even a certain mindset that we wanted to implement throughout the year. And sometimes throughout the course of the day or throughout the months or just life in general, we get a little sidetracked and then we're starting to feel a certain kind of way because maybe we haven't hit the mark every time. But I wanted to just share with everyone, now is not the time to give up. We sometimes are a little hard on ourselves, and not that we don't need to stay focused, and not that we don't need to push ourselves at some stages of life, but sometimes we have to allow ourselves to have just a little bit of grace. It is what it is. Um, we can get so focused and so committed to one thing that we forget to breathe along the way. So, this is just a reminder that though you have some thoughts that you are trying to achieve, some things that you've probably put in motion, you've implemented some things, and maybe you have not done everything that you have set out to do. Yes, we're almost halfway through the year. You still have time. Stay the course. Don't give up because greater is still coming. You still have an opportunity to reach the greater. So let me just kind of share a couple of things. So when I first started in the year, I told everybody I was going to lose 20 pounds. Okay, I may have lost 5, but I haven't done the 20 like I said. So that's one thing that I still have yet to achieve. The other thing was there's a certain goal that I have for business, and I have not achieved that yet. But I still have time to do that. I don't know where you are. I don't know what you guys may have in mind as far as your target. What is purposed in your heart? What is on your mind? What is that driving force or factor that you have? I just want you to know you still have time. You just have to stay the course. One of the things that I was thinking is that when you're having a hard time to stay focused, when you're having a hard time of implementing those things that you had written down, and you're still kind of struggling along the way to get those things accomplished, be be merciful to yourself, but also put some things in place to help you stay on track. And one of the things that I am going to do, that I'm planning on doing, is getting an accountability partner, not just for my weight loss journey, but for business and for a couple of other things personally that I have going on that I need that motivation. Now, can you just choose any old body? No, you cannot. You cannot choose just any old body. You have to choose someone that is going to love you but still be truthful with you. They need to be somewhat strict with you, but know the days that they can't push you too much, because those are the days that you're feeling sensitive or that you have some other things going on that will not allow you to hit the mark in that moment. But still, with that, as they are giving grace, They still need to have the rod of correction, to be able to have the flexibility within your relationship to say, now listen, you're messing up. You are not doing the things that you said. You are not committed to the things that you have purpose to do. I need you to focus. I need you to regroup. Okay, what is it that I can do to help you to regroup and to refocus? We all need an accountability person at some point in life. When we are trying to achieve more, when we are trying to um, be greater, sometimes we just don't have it within ourselves to get ourselves over the hump. Sometimes we need someone to say those hard words that we don't necessarily like to hear, but we know that it's necessary because they have our heart and they have our goal in mind. They are trying to help us to achieve that thing that we said we wanted to achieve. And so they're offering grace, but they're offering it also with some boundaries. Okay, so I'm going to let you get away with it today, but we can't do this tomorrow. I'm going to need you to focus. I'm going to need you to go to bed early. I'm going to need you to get whatever rest or sleep you need. And I need you to come back tomorrow because we're hitting it and we're hitting it hard. Those are the type of things that we need. Stay the course. Don't beat yourself up because you haven't done it and we're already almost halfway through the year. That's okay. You still have 6 months. You still have 6 months to complete the assignment. You still have 6 months to make the dream happen. You still have 6 months to establish the foundation. You know, when in building a house, you have to have a foundation, you have to have the wood for the walls, and then you have to put on the roof. Everything doesn't happen overnight. Give yourself grace to build the house or to build the dream in the timing that is needed and allotted for you. Sometimes we want to run because we're ready. We feel like we're ready, we're excited, we're encouraged. We've heard something that has sparked something in us. But then when we actually step out to do that thing, it's hard for us to do it because we need somebody to either push us or pull us along the way. I'm just saying, know when it is your time to seek for the help that you need so that you can stay the course. You know, we have victory. We are able to achieve anything and everything as long as we stay focused and do the work. And that's a lot of times, I'm someone that I work hard, and then I've learned that I can play hard too. But in that, I can't play hard every day. I can't play hard every week. I have to stay focused because the dreams that I'm now dreaming require me to put in the work. And it's going to take time, but I can do some things quickly if I can formulate the right team to help keep me motivated and stay the course. You know, there was a time in life when I didn't dream. It was not a pretty thing, and it didn't happen overnight. It seemed like I woke up one day and I didn't have a dream. Um, I couldn't even dream of what I wanted my life to be. I know that sounds kind of sad, but that's where I was. I couldn't dream. But now that I have dreams, God has afforded me an opportunity to have my dreams back and to actually dream greater and bigger than I ever thought. Now I'm going to be in La La Land? No. Look, I am a woman of a certain age. I don't know how much time I got left, but whatever time God is affording me, I'm going to make something happen. And it's not just for me. It is, but it's not. It's for whoever else can benefit from my journey. And so, yes, I have to stay the course to achieve the things that I want to achieve, but I also have to stay the course so that I can fulfill whatever destiny that God has me here for someone else. I have to stay the course. Someone needs me. And so I'm hoping and praying that I don't let anyone down. So I am building a team to help me stay the course and to require me to be accountable. For me to be accountable, I have to be accountable for the decisions that I make on a daily basis. And so I want the same thing for you guys. I don't want you to be disappointed because you're still so many pounds that you haven't lost yet. It's okay. Don't be upset because you haven't gotten the degree yet. You're working on it. Every day is a stepping stone to getting the piece of paper that says you made it happen, okay? Don't be discouraged because you're still not where you want to be in business, because you still haven't gotten the promotion, because you still haven't gotten the recognition. Whatever it is that you are still waiting for, that you are still working towards, that you are still seeking, you still have time. You just have to stay the course. So I want you guys to just be encouraged today. Focus is necessary. Doing some extra work here and there is necessary. Playtime is also necessary, but we have to know when to play and when to stay focused. Someone is waiting on you. Someone is depending on you. Someone is looking for you to help them. But we have to be in place and in position to where we can do just that. Wherein we are looking for our team to push us up the hill or to pull us up the hill, we are to do the same for someone else. And we can't do that if we're stagnant and still standing in the same spot. So this week is the challenge. Find you a team that inspires you. Find you a team that encourages you to think outside your box. Find you a team that will take time to nurture you and to minister to you, to pour into you so that you can receive what you need to take that next step. Find that person or those people, because it might not be just one, but find that person, find those people, find that team. Start formulating some things, start having some conversations, start allowing them to know what you're capable of, what you feel like you're capable of, and what you will commit to. And once you do that, go for it. Just go for it and go all in. Not with the mindset that I can't do this. Nope, because we can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. Sometimes we just need somebody to open the door of wisdom or knowledge so that we understand what it is that we're supposed to be doing. Sometimes we're so stuck in a place, and I say stuck, but I say that loosely, not stuck in as far as not being able to move forward, because we're all moving forward in something or another, but just not knowing how to put your foot in front of the other because you've done the same thing for so long that now it's time for you to do something different and you don't know what it looks like. So in that moment, trust your team. Ask God to show you, who is my team? Who are the ones that I am to glean from in this season? And then allow yourself to be accountable to stay the course. Greater is ahead. You know, I want it for me and I want it for you. I want you guys to be encouraged. I want you to formulate your team. I want you to pray about who is supposed to be a part of your team. Formulate your team, have the conversation, and then next week, we're going for it, okay? Hey guys, I just had a few things to say today. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to be inspired. I want you to stay the course. Hey, give yourself some grace. We're not perfect. We make mistakes every day, and we try to do the very best that we can, but sometimes we need somebody else along our journey to just help us to get over the hump. Establish who your team is so that you can get over the hump, so that you can be the better and the greater and the best of who you're supposed to be. Because you know what? We don't know what tomorrow may bring. We don't know when our time is up here on this earth, but while we are here, we want to leave an impression that will be an inspiration and a help to someone else. Okay, guys, it's your girl Terica Talbert with Century 21 Blackwell and Company. I sponsored today's episode, and I am so grateful for each of you following, for each of you subscribing, and for each of you being a part of my team. We're looking for greater. Stay the course. Until next week.